Before we launch into this Grammys 2025 edition of Snubs and Surprises, let's answer one question that may come up right at the outset. How can we characterize Beyoncé winning Album of the Year as a surprise when we repeatedly predicted it, as many other prognosticators did? There's an easy answer for that. Although we rightfully called it, we were very, 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 very nervous about it. We can relax now. At least one thing has been righted in this chaotic world. So let's take a deep breath and take the surprise of actual perceived justice being rendered while we can get it. Now, onward. Snub. Taylor Swift and Billie Eilish getting shut out. Are there two more popular and beloved pop stars in the world right now? There are not. And that is why Recording Academy voters will sleep soundly tonight and assume that both Taylor and Billie are getting a good night's sleep, too, knowing that it was okay to let those fields go fallow this year and let somebody else get the love after all the previous wins they've racked up. Still, it is a slightly stark reality to know that neither of these Grammy-beloved superstars got even one win further down ballot beyond the top three. We did picture Eilish getting either Song of the Year and Pop Solo Performance for the still ubiquitous Birds of a Feather. But the fact that the whole world is humming it as we speak will probably be enough to keep her warm at night, just as the biggest tour of all time is probably reward enough for Swift in 1 year. Now maybe they can come back as nominal underdogs next year. Surprise. Beyoncé doing what we expected her to do, which no one could be certain to expect her to do. As mentioned above, we had a case of nerves going into the Album of the Year announcement. Yes, we called it, but didn't we call lemonades back in the day, too? You can be sure that whatever anxiety we were feeling, it was 1,000 times that amount for the Recording Academy, which would have a lot of splainin' to do. And can there be anyone more sick of Monday morning Grammy splainin' than Harvey Mason Jr., who has to be the happiest guy in the world as of 8:45 p.m. Pacific Time Sunday night? There was reason to think things might not go that way during the pre-telecast premiere ceremony, when Beyoncé won only one Grammy out of several she was up for. Ultimately, as the climactic Album of the Year segment approached, she had picked up Country Album of the Year earlier on the telecast, which everyone began to worry was an on-air consolation prize for having missed out on something bigger. That fear was unwarranted, and although Bay Hardy swept the board, she picked up a mere 3 awards out of 11 nominations this year. She swept up the one that really counted, in the minds of her, Jay-Z, and about 1 billion fans.